why I like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Although there was some girls walking around with fucking pants up their crack of their ass.
Nice.
There was a lot of that this weekend.
That's who he can be. He can be like Nikki Bella.
Kevin Nash.
He could be Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash got some tattoos.
He can dress up as the Diesel character. Razor Ramon.
He could. Oh, that'd be funny.
Slick his hair out. But what were we talking about?
Talking about banning the curb stomp. I didn't like that new finish he had either, the DDT thing.
It happened so quick I didn't really pay attention.
I'm not at that part of Raw yet, but I watched a video of his new finish.
Really?
It's like an inverted DDT. It's almost like how Ambrose does the double arm. It's like a double arm DDT facebuster type move.
Yeah, it happened so quick.
It's like the pedigree with a sit out almost, rather than going to your knees.
I don't know.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't like it. I think it'd be cool if he did something off the top rope for his finish.
I would have thought he would have done something
more athletic,
new.
Right? Like
Never.
I don't know what that was.
That was never. I would have thought he would have did something.
Are you understanding English or no? I told you that one time.
A little more innovative.
That's
because he's coming up from Nexus.
And he's athletic as hell.
I would have thought he would have had something new. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I would have liked to see him do something new.
No, the type of athlete he is, he definitely could do something like crazy that even if he did like his power bomb thing that he does where he slings the guy into the ropes into the corner into something else. Even I'd be fine with that, but
see, I don't like how like Cena's fucking we're gonna steal Stone Cold's fucking stunner.
You know what?
We're just gonna use it off the rope.
If that was his finish, I'd be so much more okay with it. But he doesn't pin anybody with it.
No, and Stone Cold's pissed about.
Problem with
He's
that.
pissed at that.
Yeah, I listen to that same thing. Austin has a big problem with that.
Cena's been doing some new moves lately.
He's actually wrestling a little bit, which good for him.
I don't know if it's to try and get the crowd back on his side because the crowd still fucking hates him. I mean, I think they hate him more than ever now for some fucking reason.
And that Russian strap-on match isn't going to help him any.
No.
Although, I wish Lana was part of that Russian
People are fucking cheering for him. Hey, I found this fucking shirt the other day.
CM Punk and John Cena. Oh,
Night
wow.
of Champions?
That's the one where Punk left, too. Oh, no, that was Money in the Bank. Night of Champions is when he came back. Yeah, that's nice.
Night of Champions, Boston.
Layla and Caitlyn.
Yeah. Kofi Kingston, R-Truth against Kane and Daniel Bryan for the tag team belts.
Oh, that's when
Randy Orton against Dolph Ziggler.
Some good matches on that card.
Del Rio. Oh, I forgot to show you. This is what we got. This was our free gift at Super Mega Fest.
Thor and...
Yeah, this is... I have no idea what the hell this is. I don't even know who drew the fucking thing. But it's 66 of 1,000. Then I bought this. I thought this was fucking cool.
Oh, that Punisher picture.
Yeah,
you should post that. That's awesome.
This was fucking hand-drawn.
That's awesome.
Yeah, take a picture of it and post it.
I'll do it in a little bit.
All right.
I'll do it that way I can focus. I'm trying to stay focused on podcasting here.
All right, hey, I found this finally.
The page?
I found the fucking page figure.
With the NXT and Divas title.
Yep.
Is this the rare one or no?
Yeah, that's the rare one.
Who else is in this one?
They actually had them all there. I was surprised.
First time in the line, you get the doink?
Yeah, they had that there.
But did you get it?
No, I did not. I would have showed it to you if I got it. But
What?
they had all the rest of them.
You should have. You have the rest of them, right? You have the Cena. I know you don't
No,
have the Cena.
this line just came out.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any of those figures yet.
All right. This is actually a good one to get. This I bet that doink will sell like crazy.
That line's actually really popular. This is her first figure ever, so
yeah.
I'd like to go out and see if I can find another one.
I like how they do the stats and everything on the back.
I think B's girlfriend might want this. she may confiscate it.
You gotta hide it. That's the secret to it.
I've kind of been doubling up on figures that I buy, especially the popular ones. Since I have
one and
two in the store or whatever. But yeah.
And what was Triple H's announcement? Just that you can send in your audition tapes for Tough Enough, right? That was the other big news.
That was all it was. Yes.
So, I've decided I am going to send in an audition tape. Yeah.
Nice.
But I've also found out, don't tell the DEA, that I can find D-Ball for $150 a cycle.
Really?
And I have someone that I can get it from.
Really?
I could be a real WWE wrestler. I could do steroids and everything.
You know, I when I lived out in California, I worked at a General Nutrition Center out there. I knew a kid that went down to
Mexico,
and got steroids down there. And the funny thing is, the kid, when he applied for the job, he was a normal-sized kid, and he goes, "Oh, I'm going to Mexico for a family vacation." And said, "I won't be able to start for like 2 or 3 weeks." So we're like, "All right, no problem." So when he came back and when he started, the kid was fucking jacked. I'm like, 2 weeks? You went from this to this?
From what I was
nuts.
From what I was told, this stuff, like right now, I'm a little lighter than I was. I'm around 180 right now. The kid that has them is getting off them because he started getting too big.
Yeah.
Went from a little smaller than me to 210 in a year.
Really?
And he dropped a ton of fat and just. But not, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I was watching NXT last night, and even like Finn Balor's only 190 pounds. Adrian Neville's 190 pounds. These guys aren't heavy. They just have the definition, and it's really starting to show you the big gap between what Vince thinks a wrestler should be look like to what Triple H is now seeing what the fans like.
Do you think Neville is actually going to be a mainstay?
He's exciting to watch. I know you're still kind of getting used to him because you didn't watch.
He's small.
He is.
He reminds me of a Rey Mysterio type of.
He's small. He's about 5'6" to 5'7", maybe 5'8".
They need to bring back maybe like the light heavyweight championship, because there's a lot of smaller guys coming up.
And that's what I'm getting.
I don't have issues with that.
No. But I'm thinking the way the wrestling business is now, with everybody all cautious about steroids, they don't like to bring out these guys that look like Ryback and Cena anymore. You either have guys with a power lifter's body like Rusev, where you have kind of he's got a big barrel chest and he's strong, but he has the gut to go with it and everything, and like the big base. None of these guys that have like the six-pack and the big
And you know Ryback's fucking doing something.
Oh yeah, Ryback. That's what I'm saying. You can tell he's doing something. You can tell Cena's doing something.
Yeah. Did you see the fucking vein popping out of Cena's shoulder?
He's always had that. No, your veins aren't regularly like that unless you have just lifted and gotten like a really good pump. There's no way he's getting a good pump and then going out. Like, for what it would take for his veins to bulge like that.
They could be taking deer antler for all you know. Yeah.
But, like, Finn Balor, who I know you haven't seen a lot of because you don't watch NXT, even though you'd love it. I'm going to keep bitching at you until you start.
When is it?
It's on Wednesday nights normally.
So
you can watch it on replay.
You know, maybe tonight I'll watch it.
Finn Balor is the opening match, too. It's against a nobody, but he gives you a good idea of his style. I mean, he's like built like Neville, not as small, but still he's got like the big pecs and everything. Probably about my height, but like I said, 190 pounds. I'm thinking Triple H is seeing what everybody's saying about like these huge guys, and you know what? Most of those big guys can't really work. They're not good workers. Your good workers are guys like Shawn Michaels or somebody that's around 210-ish.
Yeah, but Rusev.
Rusev can work.
He can move.
You know what though? He's also an Olympic class athlete. Like he was in the Olympics.
Who do you think? 3 guys. Who do you think is not going to be around in a year?
In a year?
Guys and girls. Guys and girls.
I'm saying
I think Daniel Bryan's gone.
that. Well, you can't do Bad News Barrett because he already said once his deal's up, he's done. I don't know when his deal is up, but whatever. They're saying Bryan's probably gone too after his contract is up. I'm gonna say you're not gonna
Well, it's
see.
because of injury too. I think Bella's one of the Bellas, anyways. They're trying to turn them face.
Yeah. Guys and girls you won't see in a year. I'm gonna count Los Matadors as one person. You won't see them.
Yeah, they're done.
Xavier Woods, I think, is gone. He doesn't do much for anything.
Primetime players, if they don't get a push, they're gone.
No, you know what?
They're trying to push him now, but we'll see how that goes.
You know what? I see them as like JTG, like Crime Time. They keep them around just because they make for like interesting backstage segments. Kind of. They're like, I'm gonna say Heath Slater's the last one. If he doesn't do anything, he's gone.
All he does is get fucking
RKO'd.
Yeah.
As for girls, the only girl I can see probably not... Two girls I can see not being there are Daniel Bryan's wife and Jey Uso's wife. There, I can't think of her name. Or no, Rosa Mendez, probably. She doesn't do shit.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Actually, where is it? This question's up on our Facebook page. What would you consider to be the worst tag team in WWE history? Or
that like held the belts?
Or in history? It's just a general question. What would you consider to be the worst tag team in history? Anything, anywhere.
There are so many bad tag teams, but I'm gonna go by who had the belts just because that's easier. Like the worst for an extended period of time. And didn't R-Truth and Kofi have the belts for a while?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was that. Those two just got paired together because they were both black, honestly. And that's no, they and whatchamacallit, like even Bradshaw when he was getting interviewed for Farouk's thing, and he was inducting him.
Yeah.
He was like, the writers wanted us to make a big deal that I was white and he was black and we were a tag team. And we didn't want to do that.
I think the Spirit Squad were kind of a dumb tag team.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I thought that gimmick was all stupid and whatever.
To the point where they actually had to get sent back down to like OVW to work on them.
It just got silly as hell. But that question's up on our Facebook page if anybody wants to answer it.
There are so many bad tag teams you can choose from. And even they had the belts, so that's not a bad one to do.
I mean, you'd have to look up
like stupidest
tag teams just to fucking Bastion, Booger, and someone else.
Akeem.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Akeem like that. He was the one-man gang. Oh, did you got rumors or?
AJ Lee, I guess, is loving how WWE keeps talking about her.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice they were still talking about her.
Yeah, they're still talking about her. Even the Bellas keep talking about her.
Probably because she's gotten them more TV time. The matches have gone longer since her Give Divas the Chance thing.
Yeah, she's been the... I don't know. For some reason, I think this is a work. I think she may be coming back. Yeah, I think she needs to rest. I think she might be pregnant. She just needed time off. Because usually when the WWE is done with somebody, they're done with somebody. They won't mention them again or anything.
No, you know what? Because they mentioned Bret Hart when he walked off. They've mentioned Punk.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, sparingly, but they have mentioned him. The Bret Hart thing was a storyline even after he left.
Right.
So, I mean, that... I don't know. I don't think it's a work. I think she's really done. I'm sure she wasn't happy when they sued CM Punk. I'm sure he's not well, we know he's not a fan of the company right now. And actually, he's been taking shots at the guy in NXT there, Hideo Itami.
Yeah.
Because,
quick, this just in.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan's going to be out for the next 2 pay-per-views.
So he's giving up the title again.
It looks like he's gonna have to surrender the IC title.
It's just something with Dan.